All right, let's turn our attention back now to the situation in Jammu and Kashmir, to the visit of the interlocutors there, and also to this entire raging debate that we're now seeing on the question of freedom of speech, especially insofar as the recent comments made by Syed Ali Shah Geelani and also by Arundhati Roy. But joining us now is Prakash Javadekar of the BJP, but also Dilip Padgaonkar, interlocutor, joining us from Kashmir. Before I come to you, Prakash, I just want to finish with Dilip first. Dilip, just tell us exactly what your schedule right now is. What exactly is it that you're doing there? You already, of course, have created a bit of a stir by meeting those militants.
Well, we came here precisely to try and listen to all sections of opinion here. And therefore, as you said, we spent a lot of time with hardened militants belonging to terrorist organizations in the central jail. But we've also been able to speak to several students from Kashmir University, to teachers, to civil rights people, to some political leaders. And obviously, it's not possible for us to give you a summary in 2 or 3 sentences of what we've heard. All I can tell you from what I gather from these various conversations that we've had is an extraordinary yearning for peace to return to Kashmir. And there is a feeling that the only way this can happen is through a sustained dialogue.
All right, Dilip, I had to ask you this. You must have seen those remarks made by Syed Ali Shah Geelani and also on reports that he may soon be charged with sedition in a sense for those remarks. How would you respond to those developments?
Well, if the case has been filed, obviously, you know how cases are in our country, the kind of time they take. But what this will mean is that it will give much greater legitimacy to Mr. Geelani. He already is a hugely popular leader, especially among younger people. And I think this particular move against Mr. Geelani will, I think, enhance his prestige in the eyes of a very, very large section of opinion here in Kashmir.
You also must have heard, Dilip, that there's been a lot of criticism of your remarks on Pakistan. Do you think you could have overstepped the line a bit there?
I think so because, Vikram, what have I said which is original? Pakistan has been involved in Kashmir ever since it sent its raiders and then its regulars into Jammu and Kashmir in 47-48. Since then, through overt war and covert militancy, it has been involved in Jammu and Kashmir. Secondly, at every diplomatic forum where the two countries have got together, there has been a reference to issues between the two countries, including Jammu and Kashmir. So all I've said is there is a Pakistan dimension to this issue which has to be factored in.
Okay, let's just turn our attention to another controversial issue. Let's get back to the separatists. Are you absolutely certain that you are not going to be meeting them at all unless they come forward and, reach out to you? You're not going to be reaching out to them. You're not going to be going to meet them.
Well, what I will continue to do is to hope that if and when they choose to talk, they will let me know and we will go and talk to them. What, however, I will not do is to barge into their homes and insist that they talk to us.
So do you think the parliamentary delegation made a mistake by barging into their homes?
I'm sure the parliamentary delegation had its own reasons for doing what they did. As far as we are concerned, we are not going to barge into anyone's home. And just to make sure that we get a photo op to be with them. Photo ops is not our main intention. Our main intention is to gather as much opinion as we can, as much insights as we can, so that we see how, over a course of time, we are able to find some way out of a situation which has lasted for a greater part of 6 decades.
Okay.